What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Grant's Lawn Care on this lovely Thursday morning, June I think the 6th or whatever it is, 5th, 6th. I lost track of my days. But anyway, bringing you all along with me on this new commercial property that I picked up this year. And as you can see, it is pretty much wide open. So I'm gonna do a quick pan around, show you all that I have to do in the back. Pretty much wide open. And again, I'm about to get to it. So I'm gonna see rather if I can do this in real time. Hopefully it doesn't drag the video out too long. But everything that I mowed is all the way to, you see, to the woods line over here and the woods line over there. But there's really nothing to slow me down, just a little bit of weed trimming and everything. I'll pan it around to the front so you can see the little area here. And the other area that I have to take care of is over there. I'll pan in real quick. That area over there is not much, but like I said, I'm gonna bring you all along with me real time. Country living, just country living. That wheat's ready to go, but as you can see, it's very overcast and the rain is very imminent. So I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna go get this mower off the trailer, you're in for a surprise, and we're gonna get to it. So that's right, that is the surprise. But you will see here in just a moment as this video goes on. I already had a scare with this mower, and you're gonna witness it firsthand. But this is yard number 5 that I've used my new mower on, and I must say I enjoy it. It is a 2019 Tiger Cat Skag. I bought it used. I picked it up on Tuesday, and I'm enjoying it. It's a whole lot more horsepower than my Liberty Z, of course. This is a commercial grade mower. And the first time I used it, I had to actually be a little bit cautious because the speed is great. Like I'm telling you, it will scatter across some properties. But I'm going to do a different video to really dive into how I got this mower. And, you know I was telling everyone along the way I was in the market for another mower. And I'll bring you on another journey with the mower. But right now, you're witnessing firsthand me using my very first purchase commercial grade mower. But all in all, as this video goes on, I am gonna chime in with a few pointers, and I hope you enjoy it. But you'll see here in just a second that I start having issues with the mower, and right here is where it begins. So now you see the smoke coming out. And when I got off, I was like, okay, what's going on here? So I got off, and there was a pine cone and a stick that was wedged in between the belt and the cover of the pulley, the little cover that, kind of protects the pulley. So I thought that was the source of what was going on. So you see I'm getting off here, I'm clearing it out after I see what was in there. And little did I know, I didn't look fast enough at the last little piece up under the cover of what was the main issue. So you'll see here as the video continues that the problem I thought I had mitigated, it was not at all done. So should be about right here is where it begins smoking again. Well, lo and behold, what happened was the screw of the cover was sticking out so far that the belt was actually rubbing on it as it passed. So I ended up taking the whole cover off, and I got back to mowing, which you see here as the video goes on, and that solved the issue. So I'm about to break this one and jump into the next topic. Well, thank everyone for tuning in to another video with soon to be no longer Grant's Lawn Care. There is a new business name that will be taking effect very soon. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get used to not saying Grant's Lawn Care anymore. I'm gonna be changing it up. And for those of you who are not up to par, just to bring you up to par, the reason I'm changing my business name is because in my town there is another business named the exact same thing as I am. The only thing that I have a little bit different than them, but it's not actually fully on paperwork, is my full business name is Grant's Get It Done Lawn Care. And well, yeah, when I first went into business, kind of did a little bit overkill on the name. I was just excited, you know, opening my own business and venturing out, but I shortened it up to Grant's Lawn Care. And like I said, there's another company in my same town with the same business name. And to keep the confusion down and to actually just, you know, differentiate myself from them, I have a new business name that'll be coming to the channel soon. So stay tuned. No topic really on this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch you all on the next one when I'll give a full explanation on the new mower that was viewed in this video. With that being said, enjoy your weekend. Peace. All right, we can do this final walkthrough and I'm gonna get out of here. As you can see in this video, new mower, Skag Tiger Cat 2, used mower but new to me. And another video will come out, you know, as time goes by, and I'll give you the rundown on how I came about it and, you know, what I think about it. And I would just say from this video here, you can tell I still have a lot of getting used to when it comes to the power of the mower, because it is definitely a whole lot more stronger than the Liberty Z. But it's starting to rain, so let's do this fast walkthrough of the property. Very level cutting mower. I'm very pleased with that. Very level cutting. Like I said, I still have to get used to a lot about it, especially with turning around, because it's a little bit heavier mower and it definitely will tear the ground up. But here's this side. Rocks. You can see a lot of rocks on this side here. But I'm gonna do a quick zoom in pan of the yard because I don't want to go too far out there and not close enough to my truck. But very level, very beautiful cut in my opinion. That right there, what you see here, that is from, if it'll focus, right here. That track is from the farmers. Right here, that's from the farmers. I don't know why I keep blurring up every time I try to point at it. Let's see, right there. That's from the farmers. That's not the mower. We'll keep walking. Very heavy downpour came down on me, so I had to get off the mower, let it pass by, and again it's starting to rain again now. So this is this side, as you can see as I'm walking. Very busy highway that I'm mowing by. So when I go just lined up with that culvert right there is where I cut off at. Next to the highway. And the main pad. this side of the highway, not gonna really walk all the way over there. You can see very level cut. This area here, I inquired about spraying it because there's just so many rocks and it'll be very time consuming, weed eating, and I definitely don't want to put the mower on that, you know, grinding up all those rocks and hitting them up under my deck and tearing up my blades and everything else up under there. So anyways, that's it. I got one more thing I think I'm gonna do real quick before I leave here, but let me know what you think. This is the fourth, this is the fifth cut. I did 4 yesterday. Today, this is the 5th cut with the mower, and I didn't record it yesterday, but I did get stuck in between a fence. I had to take my truck and yank my mower from being wedged in between a fence. But like I said, it'll be another video I make about this mower to dive a little bit deeper into it and, you know, explain to everyone what's been going on. But right now, this is the last thing I need to take care of. It's just hanging limb here in my way, and I forgot this little area right here with the weed trimmer. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in to Grant's Lawn Care. Genuinely, truly appreciate it, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. And I'm out of here. Y'all enjoy your weekends. Peace.